Hey, New York Health and Racket Club family, this is Dennis coming to you from Brooklyn. I am terribly missing you all. And New York Health and Racket Club came together and asked some key teachers to put together 15 minutes of video to check in with you all, and you to check in with us, and add some movement into this. But as you know, if you practice with me, I yammer on all the time about the philosophy of yoga. And right now we're moving through a moment in time where you're distracted undoubtedly to no end. And it's important for us to remember that not everything requires your attention. And we see a fleeting thought running through our mind, and we follow it. And then we add more content on top of it, and then more on top of it. And sometimes we don't even remember how far we spiraled out. We're just there. And all of a sudden, we catch our breath. And so it's important for us, those of us who practice yoga, to really practice yoga during this period of time. And make sure that you're attentive to the breath, and not believing everything that you think. Not everything requires your attention, even right now. Between stimuli and response, there's a space, and you can decide how to fill that space. A breath will allow the mind to respond, and if there's no breath, the mind becomes reactive and spirals out again. So this practice is really important. And so we're going to take a few minutes here to find some movement. Maybe you notice that the body's a little tight right now. And so the asana is meant to shrug off some of the stuff that we're carrying in the body. And so if you're seated on a prop or a pillow as you watch this, slip it off to the side, and we'll come to our hands and our knees. Simple cats and cows here. Check that your wrists are under the shoulders, your knees are under the hips, and as you inhale, lift your head and tail, drop your belly, and let's tuck the toes under. And as you exhale, we'll arch the spine, head and tail drop, and untuck your toes, really arching the spine. And inhaling into your cow, toes tucked, and exhale into your cat, toes untucked. And inhaling, cow pose, toes tucked, and exhaling, cat, toes untucked. And continue on your own here. You know that the breath is the guide. So watch the inhale and the exhale. Use it to inform your movement, slowing the body down and slowing the mind down. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. An inhale and an exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And return yourself to a neutral spine. And you'll tuck the left toes under and extend the left leg long, pressing through that left heel. Maybe a little rock forward and back here. Crown of the head moving forward in space, back heel pressing away from you. And you can spiral that back foot to the ground here. Reach your left fingers up to the sky and find yourself in a supported side plank. Our right knee underneath the right hip. Our left fingers reaching up to the sky. You're welcome to add flourish into this, maybe playing with the balance here, lifting that left foot away from the ground. And as always, if you want to add complexity into this, you can bend the left knee and reach back for the foot or the ankle. And release the left foot to the ground. Left hand returns to the mat. Let's slide the left foot off to the left side. And we're going to walk our hands up onto our hips, rising up onto the right shin here. Our left leg extended out alongside the left hip. Reach your arms alongside your ears here. Let's add in a nice lateral stretch. Left forearm to the top of the left leg. And right arm reaches alongside the right ear. Rising back up, your hands will meet the ground in front of you. Slide that left knee back under the left hip. You can give the hips a little roll out here if you found a little resistance building into that left hip. And then tuck your right toes under, extend the leg long. Little rock forward and back here. As I move to the other side, don't mind my back. Spiral the right foot to the ground. Reach your right fingers up to the sky. And then play with the balance if you'd like, lifting that right foot away from the mat. Right foot returns to the ground, right hand to the ground. Slide that right foot off to the right side, hands to the hips as you rise up to stand on the left shin. Send your arms alongside your ears. Right arm releases to the top of the right leg. Reach that left arm alongside your ear. Inhale, rising up, hands to the ground in front of you. And slide that right knee back under the right hip. We're going to step our right foot forward between the hands. Walk your hands up on the front thigh. Really get long in the arms here. See if you can tap into the lengthening happening across the left hip. And again, reach your arms alongside your ears. Swim the arms behind you, interlacing your fingers. Press the knuckles down the back leg, broaden across the chest. And release your hands around the front foot. If you have a block handy or maybe a couple of books, it might come in handy as you sit your hip back toward the heel. And fold yourself forward. Rising up, shift the weight forward into the front foot. Slide that right heel back to meet the left. And step the left foot forward between the hands. Walk the hands up on the front thigh. Tall torso, long arms here. And send the arms alongside the ears. Arms come behind, interlacing the fingers, open up across the chest, broaden the collarbones. You'll shift the hips back, lengthening into the left leg this time. Block underneath the seat and fold yourself forward. Walk your hands back, shifting up. Set the block off to the side as you shift the weight forward. And slide that left knee back to meet the right. And you will come onto your back. We'll take our right ankle on top of the left knee here. Right arm comes through the leg, and we'll grab the back of that thigh. That right knee energetically moving forward in space as you draw that left knee toward you. Flex those right toes back, and extend the left leg long. Left knee softens, release the back of the leg. Simple crossing of the right knee over left. You can eagle your ankles if you'd like. Both knees drop off to the right side. Bring those knees back up to center, unravel, adjust the hips as necessary, feet hip distance apart, left ankle on top of the right knee, left arm through the legs, grab the back of the leg. Flex those toes back, left knee moving forward, straighten the right leg. Right knee softens, release the back of the leg. Left knee on top of the right. Eagle your ankles. And drop both knees off to the right side. Bring the knees up to center, unravel, give the knees a hug up into your chest, and then you'll release your feet to the ground. You'll reach for your block once again, or maybe even just simply a pillow. Slip it underneath your sacrum. Extend the soles of the feet up to the sky. You can stay here for 8, 12, 15 breaths. An opportunity to get your legs above your heart. Feet released to the ground. And slip the block off to the side. And I invite you to extend the body out long to the ground. Separate your heels as wide as your mat. And lift the hips just a breath away from the mat. And slide your tailbone down towards your heels. And then rest the sacrum to the floor. Shimmy the shoulder blades together underneath you. Allow the arms to rest to the ground, palms facing the sky. And gently rock the head side to side just to find that spot that serves you best. And rest your eyes closed. Feel the support of the ground below you, inviting you to let go. So notice the feet. Are you holding any tension in the feet? Relax that. In the legs. Where are you holding tension in the legs? Can you let that go? The glutes. Can you relax the glutes? The belly. Relax any tightness in the belly. The lower back. The middle back. The upper back. Relax it all. The hands. Can you relax your hands? The forearms. The biceps and triceps. The shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. The tongue in the mouth. Relax your cheeks. Relax your eyes. Relax the forehead. Every part of the body relax. With your next breath in, make it a little deeper. Reach your arms alongside your ears, stretch from your fingers to your toes. Push your feet flat to the ground. Soft roll onto your right side. Before that swirl of mind begins, take a breath. Gently making your way up to your comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. In challenging times, it's important to remember not everything requires your attention. Mind will become distracted. It's your job to come back to the breath and quiet it down. But don't become frustrated if it doesn't happen. Great part about this practice is we get to begin again. Each breath is our reminder. You step off the mat here, continue to practice. Take small moments of time to be gentle and kind to yourself. May all beings have happiness, may all beings have joy, and may all beings be free from suffering. As always, deep love and gratitude. I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.